replay analysis might be the most important thing to improving. If you guys want to improve, this is what you gotta do. You gotta look at your wins, you gotta look specifically at your losses, and what might happen. So, the story of the video, last ranked, I was maybe 2000 ELO. You know, reaching diamond, I just reached diamond actually, and you know, 15 wins, 10 wins, something like that. So I played a little more, as you can see, got around 2660. You guys can't make fun of me anymore for being plat. Point is, November 10th, I believe, I played a bunch of ranked. That's when I got this. Played maybe 10 games against Isidroo specifically, which are the games I want to look over. Went, I think, like 1-1 for every game, so like 5-5. Doesn't really matter. Point is, we're going to look at some of those games right now. 1 win, maybe 2-3 losses, depending on how long it takes. But I do want to talk about some stuff in the background, so I'm just going to play one of these games. Let's see, there's one that's on Blackguard that I'm going to look at. Alright, this will go in the background. I want to talk about some things.
3, 2, 1,
Isidroo, I feel like, gets the most amount of hate of any player, because people don't really understand what he's doing. Like, if I go to a tournament VOD on YouTube that Isidroo is playing in, I look at the comments, like 80% of it is like, Isidroo is dirty spammer. Which, you know, by the way, isn't the strongest of insults. I feel like dirty spammer is kind of weak. You know, come up with something better. Anyway, that's like 80% of it. And then 5%, well, no, like 15% of it is like people complaining about the commentators. Always got to remember that. And then like 5% is people actually respecting Isidroo, you know, putting some respect on his name. So I'm gonna be the beacon to those 5% right now. Isidroo's good. Can't deny it at all. Nothing you say can take that away. You know, he's gotten top 5 at literally every single tournament this year. You know, top 5 at Worlds. Isidroo's good. I feel like a lot of the reason why people discredit him is because they don't really understand what's going on behind just the visuals. And so that's why I wanted to bring this up. Specifically looking at replays is because what makes someone good, what makes someone get hits, and Isidroo specifically is the bait master, okay? He baits you super hard into thinking you can get a punish when you can't, into thinking you can land when you can't, all that stuff. Main point is that, actually the real reason I brought it up is because Isidroo is one of my boys. I can't let anyone, you know, talk down on one of my boys, okay? That's not entirely true. Although, yes, we are boys. Pretty much all the top players are anyway, though. Community's pretty tight. Anyway, this little aside, I guess I could look over the last little portion of this game. How much is left? A good minute? Nah, alright. You guys saw that. There are 3 games that I want to look at specifically. So let's go into those. The first one is this Plains of Passage. I'm going to do, I think I said this, 2 losses or 3 losses and then 1 win, depending on time. So, he's on the Ragnar, I'm on the Hattori. Game immediately starts, Qatar's against unarmed, and I'm having trouble landing. So that's one thing to point out. I gotta be aware of that. And I'm just spamming. I'm literally just spamming. I'm desperate to get hits, which is bad. So there is a little tech chase scenario. He read wrong both times. Happens. Ooh, oh, my defense, so bad there. Could have avoided all of that by either dodging earlier, not dodging at all, or just paying attention, not panicking. Oh no! Missed opportunity. That could have been a kill, maybe. I don't think so, actually. But it could have been damaged that I messed up. And there, he baits me down with the fast fall. Let's look at this. Okay. I am not paying attention to him. That's what it says. He knows I'm just gonna go down here and try to hit him either with dare or with ground pound. And he just reads it. There's nothing I can do at this point, and I die. So that signals to me that I was not paying attention to that situation. I wasn't looking at him. So if you guys are taking notes, one thing that's critical if you want to improve is being comfortable enough not looking at yourself. You need to be able to look at your opponent. Oh, this is, I remember this. Yeah, that's such a, okay. This is a huge scenario. It doesn't look like it just because it's like a small little weapon toss, but this is so huge. So I catch him, he has no dodge, he has no jumps, and so I'm ready to kill him with a GC downlight recovery. And if I just held this dodge for like one more frame, 2 more frames actually, I would have gotten the kill. But instead I get hit with the weapon toss. He makes it just through my Sair, and he lives. That's a huge situation, excuse me, because you don't want to be dropping kills. And now I'm definitely just going to be desperate to get the kill. Yeah, look at that. Such a bad side sig. Oh, could have jumped out of that. Could have, okay. Could have not gotten hit by that by not mashing dare. I was basically begging him to mess up to get the kill, and he did. So I got lucky. He basically gave away the kill to me, and the way I was playing was very poor. Missed punish, could have sidelighted. Probably should have gotten hit there. So here, I'm guessing he's going to go for a side sig. Yep, he does. The way he's positioned, the way I'm positioned is prime for a side sig. I was trying to bait it, but unfortunately the weapon hit a little too early for me to properly punish. Ooh, this is bad. I played that very, very poorly. I'll tell you guys why. So I live here. This is a live situation. I touch the wall, which means I have all my air jumps and my dodge. This is an easy live, but instead I wait here for too long. And I dip down too low to where I can't make it back. And I also jump away from the ledge because I'm trying to bait him, I'm trying to hit him. And my greed gets me killed. At least I get the nair, which is a little more damage. So I didn't just die for nothing, but I pretty much died for nothing. So the name of this game is really not paying attention to my defense. I'm getting hit by all these strays, and then he's converting off of every single hit because my defense is bad. And then also just not paying like enough attention, not being focused enough. So there, he should have punished me for that terrible landing. Ooh, just sloppy all around basically from me. I baited out his dare, so I was right that time. And he's not going to hit me with that neutral sig again. Same situation as last time, but I baited him that time. So I dipped down low and then jumped. So he thought I was just going to keep going down low. Not going to happen again. But, oh, I'm desperate for these hits. That GC downlight was hitting him from another dimension. No way that works. And I eat a full punish for it, so I got what I deserved. So all things considered, I'm actually not doing bad here. That dare, oh, that dare dodge, that was actually so clean. Okay, that was before. I messed that up. He goes for a read, doesn't go his way. Look at this. Okay, I go for the nair. He's fast falling to punish it. Oh, and in prime position to punish. 2 nair, that's a bunch of damage. Just a little slow on that. Okay, I'm getting very impatient. There's one thing he's looking for, and that's Sair. And I gave it to him twice. That game, at the end there, I needed to bait out that Sair. Because on Axe, what's your kill move? You can't kill with sidelight. You can't. It's not like sword or hammer. You can't just downlight Sair. So I really needed to be looking out for that Sair. And I'm just sloppy. I'm throwing out moves, hoping they hit, not creating a situation where they'll hit, but hoping they hit. You never want to do that. That's called desperation. Alright, so now this is a game where I win. I think this one is good because, well, you'll see what happens, but I almost lose, even though I had a lead. So it's good to look at that. So in neutral, when he has Axe on the ground, he's gonna be basically baiting me until he can get sidelights. And that first 15 seconds, I play around that so well. If you're having trouble against Axe, let's look at this first 15 seconds, because I'm playing around his sidelight really well. Let's look this over again. So I get a Sair, which is in perfect position to get the neutral light, which is good. I read a jump or an up dodge, didn't go my way. Get out of the situation so that I won't get hit by an aerial, hit by that downlight. And so I'm just dashing forward. Not dash down light, I'm dashing delayed down light because I know he's gonna back up inside light. My timing's just a bit off, we clash. But then I do it again. Because I know that he's gonna be dashing forward, then dash back side light. It's what he's gonna be looking for. So I'm basically just playing around him now. Dodging when he wants to attack me. So that first 15 seconds was very solid. There too. I just, you know, incorrect read, didn't get punished for it, so I'm good. Ooh. Ooh, 2 terrible side lights. So if I'm in this situation right here. Right here. As sword, the most obvious thing I could do is side light. The most obvious thing I could do is side light. He knows it. I know it. He just escapes. I should get punished. I do get punished. What I should have done is either walked forward, baited him, done anything but that, basically. I end up getting the kill. I put him into the air, shark him with sword. Sword probably the best weapon in the game for sharking. Maybe guns, but you know, either way, very good, very good. Oh, this is a classic. This is a classic. You see this at every single level. Is the trying to dare guitars with sword. That sound right there, that's gonna happen every single time you try and do that. You have to space above the downlight, and okay, I turned off my brain there. I was thinking about Taco Bell, so none of that, that whole sequence I could have gotten out of by jumping or dodging, but I didn't, because again, probably thinking about Taco Bell. And then, okay, another little small thing that's very important to point out, similar to the weapon throw from last game. I get hit into the same situation that I just died in, okay, by not dodging. And so what do? I panic dodge immediately. And had he done this ground pound a tiny bit earlier, I might have been dead. So, you know, don't panic dodge. Think about your defense. Very important. Again, that downlight hits me right when I'm trying to dare. Sword player fallacy, that's so unlucky. My downlight just totally dropped. Man, I cleaned up the edge guard, so that was alright. He definitely misplayed that on the edge. He mash jump. Don't mash jump. Ooh. I go for some dumb read. And then he goes for some dumb read. Oh, I remember this. This was so tragic. Oh my god, that was the kill. That's so sad. Look, okay, I had everything. I get him with the Sair. He dodges, and then recoveries. I catch the dodge. Then I catch his jump with ground pound. Then I catch his next jump with dare. He has nothing. He only has jump. And then his dodge is going to come back on cooldown in a tiny bit. And so what do? I dodge and do nothing. And then I die for it. That was the game. That was the guaranteed game. So this is where the choke gene comes in. I had the kill. I'm pissed, okay? I had everything going my way. And now I'm just going to get hit. Look, two nairs. Oh, don't even punish the dare. Oh, desperate downlight. He's just floating above it. He knows. Catching my landing, my terrible landing. Why was this a terrible landing? Well, I'll tell you. I dodge into the ground. Then Sair, where he doesn't even exist. When he's obviously looking to get this side light on me. I don't bait anything. I make it so easy for him. That's, as a competitor, you want to make your opponent's job as hard as possible. You know, even if they have a guaranteed situation, a guaranteed setup, you want to make it as hard as possible for them. Because there's a chance they mess up. And I just made it so easy. But all things considered, I kept it composed in the end. I didn't just fall into this Sair. I knew he was going to go for this Sair. Because I was going forward. I go back right when he does it. Get the downlight. Don't drop the downlight, because I watched the eggsoup video on how to not drop that. And I clean up the game. So that was a bad situation off stage. Turned into a bad gameplay on stage. But I get lucky in the end. He gets desperate. And I get the kill. Should not have won that game. It was very poor play from me. So this is another loss. How am I looking on time? 15 minutes? Alright, this will be the last game. So this time, I haven't really played Spear into his guitars much. Ooh, missed punish. That's bad. He had no dodge. Okay. Okay, we don't talk about that. Oh, terrible landing once again. You guys noticing some themes, some things that I need to work on? Because I'm repeating them. And this is why replay analysis is so good. Oh. Okay, that whole stock. Let's watch that again. Let me just go over my thoughts. So, some things that that you guys are probably noticing: bad landings, bad defense. Ooh. Getting desperate. Okay, these are things that I'm pointing out to myself, so I know next time I play, you know, I gotta work on those. And oh, that side light, dodge in. I'm playing to his tempo. I'm not creating the game. I'm responding to the game that he's creating. Okay, there I read him. Thought he would just get up and sare me, but he didn't. Thought he would jump. All things considered, again, I'm actually not playing this stock too bad. Like there, I sort of waited, misspaced my sare, but I had the right idea. But then my defense, oh my god, is so bad. Oh no, I shouldn't have gotten hit by any of that. Oh my god, I got hit by all of those. I had dodge. And then he just gives me the kill. Again, making my job very easy when it should have been hard. I basically went from going even with him in neutral to taking a billion damage because I was just playing bad. So, you know, you can't just play bad. You gotta focus, you gotta pay attention. And Isidroo, again, great player, 5th at Worlds, will clean it up. So how do I play when I'm so behind like this? Do I start paying attention to defense? Apparently not, because I'm dodging into immediate attacking. 2 situations right there. Dodge, immediate downlight. This is not gonna hit. He can jump. And then again, dodge, immediate dare. This is not gonna hit. He can downlight. This is something that I feel like everyone does, or at least most people. And by everyone, I don't mean like the top players, but pretty much everyone else. After they dodge, will immediately want to get back into the action. You gotta be on defense for a little bit. You gotta enter the state of chill. Just chill. Because weapons like scythe, guitars, even hammer, gauntlets specifically, will punish you so hard for just wanting to get right back into the action immediately. And they'll hit you with those frame traps. And that can be why they're so frustrating. You don't want to play defense, but you're sort of forced to. That was very bad by him. I should just ground pound, yep. There's nothing he could do there except for dare the other way, but then he would have died. I could have cleaned it up. Guaranteed kill there. But now I'm so behind. I just gotta play careful. Gotta stay composed. Not doing too bad. Okay, punishing the dare. Oh, I remember. I'm dead here. Terrible. Terrible downlight. Too desperate. This is what it usually comes down to. Is I'm getting too desperate to get the damage. If I just keep playing well and he doesn't hit me, I can win. But instead I get desperate for the downlight. I think he's gonna recover me there. He doesn't. He does the neutral sig instead, and I just fall into it. I can dodge it. I can. Oh, do I have dodge? I'm not sure. Either way, I could have not gotten hit by this, but I do. That's the game. So, you know, those are the 3 games I analyzed. Hope you guys learned a little bit. What did I learn? Well, what to look out for. Today's checklist, okay? Why am I taking damage? You know, my movement was sloppy. I was getting baited in neutral. My punishes were imprecise. So, next time I play, gotta keep those in mind, okay? Then, bad habits, specifically on defense. Panic dodged, you know, dodge attack patterns, landing very poorly, bad wake-ups. You know, that's important to keep in mind. Missed opportunities, you know, all those punishes. I got caught in active frames, not noticing patterns in his offense where I can retaliate, not not punishing properly. And then the last one was controlling my impulses. You know, in those last stock scenarios, I just gotta chill. Can't take those risks. Take what opportunities he's given me. Maybe create some of my own by baiting. But staying calm in general, not playing to his tempo. So those are the things I should work on today. Maybe, you know, next time I hop in ranked. You know, my Rayman's still level 1, so maybe I'll pull that out in some future video. Hopefully you guys learned something. If not, what I'll tell you is when you're analyzing replays, look for something specific to you. These, I noticed why I got hit. Okay, so I'll write that down. I'll keep that in mind next time. And next time I play, I'm not going to focus on all of these 100% because you're not going to be able to do that. It's just not possible. But keep these in your mind. Focus on it little by little. Small things. And, maybe next time you won't lose. Or maybe you will, and that's fine too. And then you repeat the process again until finally your Rayman reaches level 2.